Good morning, lovies. So, I had a hard couple of days. And, I put in my notice and talked to my executive chef, and she appreciated my communication with her and, how things were going and what I wasn't happy with and why I'm so stressed out. And so the next morning, my boss came in and he actually asked me to go into work because there was a couple call outs and whatever, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. My anxiety has just been too much, and I need to be off today because the last couple days I've been really stressed out, and so I just needed the day off yesterday. And I told him that's why I gave my notice, and he was like, well, I didn't know, because I hadn't seen him in like a week, but so much stuff happened, I just almost couldn't take it. So we're going to talk more today. I work tonight. And he said, well, what if you step back into a different position? Would it be less stressful for you? Would you stay? And so I thought about it, and I'm gonna step back into a prep cook position, because then I would just be helping everybody else and wouldn't be in control of like the dinner or whatever for them. So I think that's going to be less stressful for me, where I can help everybody out and not be the person who's in control of all of that, because it's just not, I'm not comfortable with that kind of cooking for that many people. And so I think if I just do prep like I used to, I think it'll help a lot. So, and I'll have a schedule during the day, when it'll be like 9 to 5, like normal, and I can still have a morning, and I can still be home relatively at a good time to have, normal dinner and evenings with my husband and my kitties. So I think it's still gonna work out. I was just getting really overwhelmed, so I'm glad that he's willing to work with me. But I don't want to give up on this, where I'm at, and I don't want to give up on this channel. So I'm gonna keep posting. We'll see where it goes. If you want to come with me, you're more than welcome. This is a safe space to share whatever you want, whatever you're going through, whatever you need help with. And I'm going to pull a couple cards with you this morning, just to see where this day's going to go. So I'm going to pull some from my new deck here. Okay. Get my book. Open this. Okay. All right. I'm just going to get a feel for these cards. I'm feeling less overwhelmed and better today at the potential of, of doing better. So, and making more time for myself, and working on the issues that I still have, and that's okay. 6 of Wands. Let's see what that one is. Get my book here. 9, 8, 6. Okay. The 6 of Wands restores harmony. And in the 6 of Wands, your achievements are finally recognized, and the struggles of the previous card are resolved. Wow, hopefully that's true. It's a time when you can feel proud to enjoy the acclaim of others, and the traditional meanings for this card include victory, conquest, and success. It is a card of leadership, accomplishment, and ambitions fulfilled, and also of the need to acknowledge the support of others in achieving your goals. The victory is the result of your efforts and the efforts of those around you, a success that is earned, and that is all the sweeter for that. It symbolizes the confidence that comes from using your abilities and talents not only for your own good, but for the good of others. Oh, excuse me. And the sense of satisfaction which follows. This brings a sense of ease and an ability to move forward in the future with confidence. Well, that's a good card. Let's see. It's a good start. I've decided to let my hair grow out naturally, and not dye it for a minute. Get it back to being healthy. Dyed it for so long. I just want to see where it goes. My bangs are finally getting longer, where they're not all crazy. Anyway, let's see. I got the Four of Cups. That one's curious. It's like, let's see. Swords. There we go. Okay. When the Four of Cups appears, it indicates that you might be feeling stuck in a rut, perhaps somewhat self-absorbed or apathetic, unable to see the gifts life offers you. You may have a sense of dissatisfaction, perhaps feeling that something isn't quite right, but not really knowing what to do about it. You may feel trapped in old emotional patterns, unable or unwilling to move out of them. The Four of Cups can indicate a necessary period of introspection, a time to get in touch with your feelings and process any past emotions which you no longer need and which may be holding you back. Past hurts can blind you to new opportunities, meaning that you hold yourself back in fear and remain in your comfort zone. While it's understandable that you fear being hurt again, you also risk missing out on positive new connections. So I feel like that's what I've kind of worked through the last week. But I'm going to go out of my comfort zone and stay where I am for now, because I need to work, and it's the first time I'm working under somebody else in 4 years since I had my business. So I mean, it's a little rocky. I can't control everything, and I need to let that go, and I need to work with my people, and they need to understand like where I'm at and what I can contribute. So hopefully this step back will be a good step for me. And I don't want to miss out on the connections I've made there. I've made so many friends, and trying to improve myself, learning another language, and making some good friends that I feel will be friends for forever. So I'm staying positive. Let's see. Another 4. 4 of Pentacles. What do 4s mean today? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 of Pentacles is the fixed structure of the 4 in combination with the earthly energy of the Pentacles creates something lasting and solid in the ability to structure and organize your life. However, taken too far, this can mean getting stuck in a rut and sticking to the familiar, staying in your comfort zone and avoiding growth. It can also symbolize possessiveness, the urge to hold on to what we have, to cling to material possessions as the only means of security. And that can mean that you close yourself off from a more meaningful life or a sense of something outside yourself, leading to a limited version or a perceived lack of possibilities. The Four of Pentacles can symbolize shelter and protection, which everybody needs, but can also indicate hiding in that shelter in a way of avoiding life. This card asks you to open up, to share what you have, and reconnect with the world. See, I feel like sticking this out is kind of not my only option, but I mean, I feel like I will grow more if I stay and learn and try and better myself. And I think a different schedule and working earlier, I think will be better for me. So, see how it goes. You know, being in a small town, there's not a lot of options for jobs out here. So, not that I'm stuck, but if this still doesn't work out, I can leave. You know, I can still decide. But I'm hopeful that I'll give myself another chance. Give them another chance. See where it grows. See where it all goes. So this is Ace of Wands. Aces are usually good cards. Let's see what this one says. Let me just get to the wands here. Yes, Ace of Wands. Okay, that's 4 times, so that's 5 times for me. I've drawn it. The Ace of Wands is the creative spark, an exciting new possibility opening up for you. The lightning rod of the Ace of Wands channels and focuses the energy of fire, making it available for the querent to follow their passion. I'm not sure if I said that right. Creating something new or find new and inspiring vision to carry them forward. The divine gift of the Ace is a sense of optimism and purpose, and also a sense of meaning of what they do, of why we do what we do. We open up to new experiences and find meaning as well as pleasure in them, and perhaps a new sense of direction. This card can indicate listening to your intuition and becoming aware of a more spiritual side of life and to yourself. It may mean the beginning of a process of spiritual development or a new level of creative experience. Oh, that's a better card. Sense of optimism and purpose, sense of meaning of why we do what we do. New experiences and meaning as well as pleasures in them. And a new sense of direction. So listen to your intuition and become aware of the more spiritual side of life and yourself. Okay, well that feels better to me. It feels like a new beginning, a new dawn, a new chance. So we'll see how soon my schedule will change, or if it'll be the same for the next couple weeks and then switch over. But I think I can get through the next week of closing and then go to days. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm trying not to. Well, I'm trying to feel and not ignore my emotions. So I guess that's my plan to go forward. So I'm going to focus on the future, focus on what I love about being in the kitchen, and not try to absorb so much energy from the place. Sometimes I can take on the negative and hold it, and it screws me up for the day. If other people are stressed out or whatever, I easily kind of take that stuff on, and I need to be better than that. And what is it? Where you're like, see but don't absorb. Like, be be true to yourself, but don't let the situation or environment like bring you down, because you are your own frequency. So you can rise above that, and that's what I'm going to try to do. See how today goes. See how it goes with my boss, having the conversation today. So anyway, I feel like I'm just rambling, but I wanted to update on the job front, which I thought I was getting out of, but I'm actually feeling kind of better that I'm staying, because I really would like to make this work. So we'll see. Just keep the hope and keep the belief in myself, and it's another day, a new beginning. So until next time, lovies.